Well, Hamas is doing everything to get this deal to be kaput, but we're doing everything to try to keep the deal on the table and get all of our hostages back. Deal or no deal, what's going on? Are we going to have war now, go back into Gaza, or are we going to finally see the end of this thing?
Let's talk about it.
TGR News, broadcasting from the State of Israel.
Welcome back to TGR News.
Hello.
Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. The amount of help and the amount how much you are a part of these people's lives that we are helping here is absolutely amazing. It's a God thing, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. And it's with your support that we're able to help all these people and like Ola says, and make a difference. You are making a difference in the statistic of 1 out of 3 children going to bed hungry every night in the state of Israel. It's such a beautiful thing to be a part of, to give them the food that they need, giving them what they so desire and lack in this world, the food that they need, and that opens doors to do much, much more with your support. It's been an amazing journey these years that we're growing and we're adding more and more families, all because of you guys. It really is all. Thank you so much.
Yes, let's reach more families.
Absolutely.
Help us, guys, to feed more families. With God's help, we cover everyone. Let's
feed them all.
Yeah.
Let's feed the whole state of Israel.
Yes.
We're ready to do the work. Amen.
Yes.
Yeah, we're your workers over here.
Yep.
It's absolutely. So it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. Thank you. If you haven't and you want to be a part of this, and you're looking how to be a part of this, all you have to do is go to the links below all of our videos on YouTube, to our Patreon page, or to our Support Us page. Or you can just type in the web browser, thegoldenreport.com, and go to the Support Us page there and find whichever way is best for you. Also, if you are looking at the links, while you're down there, we have a link to our TGR Telegram channel, which gives you the news of what's going on in Israel, blow by blow, minute by minute, second by second, as it unfolds, with the graphic footage, if it is something graphic that happened, that goes with it. You don't have to watch it, but it's there if you want to see it.
Yeah.
So you can also join us on Telegram also. Well, let's get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
Last week we posted early, much earlier than we usually do, because of the wonderful news about the hostages coming home and the war being over.
Praise Jesus.
Amen. and you could feel the atmosphere in the land of Israel this past week and a half.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. It really has been. It's been a different Israel since the past 2 years. Already on that day, Monday, all the hostages were supposed to be home by noon. We were at a place where 24 hostages short on Monday at the time the deal was supposed to be done. On Tuesday, Hamas gave us 4 more bodies of our hostages, but one of them wasn't ours, and then so it put us down to 21, and then 2 more here, and then it went on and on.
It sounds bad, but they just dripping hostages' bodies slowly to us.
And also they don't forget they're playing games, and it's very clear. You can see how they're playing games, because after they gave the 4, they said, and we was down to like 21 because one wasn't our hostage. So we was down to 21. They said, that's it. We don't have any more. We promise. We don't have any more. And they're like, oh, well, we have 2 more, and then we have 4 more, and then we have 2 more, and then we have 1 more. And it goes back and forth until now, at this moment, we're down to only 13 hostages left. And Israel has been doing everything to keep this deal on the table, keep getting these hostages from Hamas.
Yeah.
And maybe even a little bit too much.
Well, Hamas don't say they don't have any information or
well, they did at one time.
You know what they say? They say we need a heavy-duty machine,
more time.
to dig deeper and find the hostages. And Israel say, we know, our intelligence knows for sure that at least 8 more bodies in your reach. So, it's just games. We know it's games, and Hamas trying to win time, and Hamas trying to start rebuilding Gaza and show control over Gaza, if they bring these heavy-duty machines and start working, they show their people, Palestinians, that they in control more than,
Yes.
they're the new government, again, new old government. So,
Right. Absolutely.
well, a very important thing to point out is as soon as the IDF pulled out of the Gaza Strip, Hamas began mass murdering their own people for an assortment of different reasons. One of the main reasons was suspicion of working with Israel, cooperating with Israel. This is just proof, once again, of how horrible these monsters really are.
And to be honest with you, they really don't have anyone in Gaza that really worked with Israel. Like we pointed out many times, even in Nazi Germany, you had Germans who were helping hide and help Jews escape and helping the Jewish people from being oppressed there. And in Gaza, not once in the past 2 years has one Gazan come up and tried to help us find our hostages, get our people out, or anything.
Yeah.
So they really don't have no one that's just out. It's just suspicion of maybe like we know we had, like they know we have intelligence, like Ola just said. We knew they had 8 more bodies, and we actually know exactly where some of them are. We know, and they realize that we know all this stuff, so they think someone's telling, someone's ratting. Well, it's sort of true because the terrorists that we have captured, we interrogate and we get all that information from there. It's not like Gazans are calling IDF up on the phone. There's 8 more over here. There's 2 more over here.
Yeah, well, also the accusation, as we said, it's not only that, it's stealing the aid, which are supposed to be going to the people.
It's all kinds of reasons.
Different reasons, and they started with public executions, just like ISIS, exactly like ISIS, putting people on their knees and shooting in their heads with closed eyes. And then Hamas saw that the condemnation from the world is a little bit too much, too rough, so they stopped publishing the killing officially and publicly, and most of the things are more quietly, and then you see just people taking footage and on social media it's running out. But the accusation, it doesn't matter, even let's say it's a really cooperation, some
really
agents,
cooperated with
no
Israel.
Trial, no investigation.
Oh, yeah,
because
just
some
mass
people just
murdering
say,
on the
oh,
street.
it's a resistance, they need to shoot people that cooperate, it's like their enemies, it's their... No, they just taking them out. No trial, no nothing.
It just proves to you who they are.
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
Well, earlier back this week on Sunday, after so clearly breaking the ceasefire deal, Hamas attacked the IDF soldiers as if there was no deal in place. 2 soldiers were killed, and we struck back with an airstrike and artillery. The IDF called this sin and punishment was the name of the operation.
Yeah.
And the reason they call it an operation is because they really don't want to go back to war. This was the first time this week where it looked like maybe the ceasefire was really over, because IDF was like they couldn't handle it anymore. They had to show a strong stance there, right? And it seemed like maybe that was it. But no, I tell you what though, while during all of these events, Israel has had an unprecedented strain of visits from government officials from the Trump administration. One after another have come to Israel to keep and they're still coming. There's one actually right now. It's what's his name? Who just showed up today? That just slipped my mind.
Vance living. Is living today. No,
not DJ Vance. You keep saying DJ Vance instead of JD Vance.
JD Vance. I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, so it's been one after another
Rubio's coming.
Rubio's here. Yeah, he's went to Kiryat Gat. That's our new little situation room where we have to for the new situation, right? Well, and the reason they're coming is to keep the pressure on both sides, as well as Netanyahu and Gaza, trying to keep this deal alive. Trying to keep, it really is. They're working as hard as they can to keep this going. And Netanyahu is in with it because it's a common goal. Believe it or not, I know you guys believe it. I know I'm talking to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir here, but there's anti-Semitism that's all over the world. People think that Israelis, we're the ones, we're their gracists. We really want peace. It's all we want. Yes. That's all we've ever wanted. If you look at the histories of wars since 1948 here in Israel, we just want to be left alone.
Yeah, yeah.
We want peace.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So it's been interesting to see how many. It's like it's not nonstop. These officials coming in and
We can feel it on our road. Half of Israel is blocked.
It's been crazy, the traffic, to go anywhere because of it in this past week.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I'm glad they give this significance to our region, and they come in and actually invest their time, their attention to this situation. I think it's wonderful, and I hope that this Trump vision of peace,
of course,
will happen. But I have big doubts.
Yeah,
I have big doubts because I know the partner.
Even if there is a ceasefire, how many ceasefires have we seen with Gaza in the past 20 years? We ceasefire after ceasefire, and it's just a short time until they come.
Well, because one side always tries to kill the other side. There's as you
absolutely. Said. Well, on another note, on Wednesday, the Knesset passed a vote for the sovereignty of Judea and Samaria. They were able to do this without the support by complete lack of support from the largest party in the coalition, which was the Likud party. By the way, that's the party, the prime minister's party, right?
Yeah.
Likud did not support this, not because they didn't agree with the idea that the promised land of Israel is, we should have the promised, all of the promised land of Israel. But instead they just believed that this was the wrong time. And of course, JD, not DJ, JD Vance made a comment about it. Actually, I think he went a little overboard.
Yeah, he said
if you ask me, he said he took it as a personal insult that they would do such a thing, and that he, and Trump has said it as well, would not allow Israel to do such a thing. That was a little bit overboard. First of all, he is a foreign official. He's not the prime minister of Israel. He doesn't make the decisions what happens here.
Yeah.
He can just hope that we would work together.
Yeah.
But and it definitely is not personal, and it has nothing to do with Vance. What we do in Judea and Samaria has zero to do with Vance. It was here before him, and it'll be here after him.
Yes. It's almost boiling and getting to this vote for last month many times, and we prepared for that, and it happened to happen exactly where.
Yeah, it was bad timing. I agree.
Here.
I agree with the Likud. I agree that we shouldn't have done it right. We shouldn't be doing it right now. We should do it, but just not right now. We should keep our eyes on the ball and trying to do our best to get this war over.
Yeah, and many Israelis support the annexation of Judea and Samaria, as I see, but also many Israelis support not support the Palestinian state. And now when President Trump talking about peace deal with Saudi and peace deal with other Arab countries, many Israelis, I think it's come from fear that what is the price that Israel have to pay for this if this agreement will happen.
Right.
And I think it's coming from fear. The right-wing coalition, the right-wing parties, it's coming from fear. Let's push this annexation right now, because then it's going to be harder to go back. And
I think you're probably right.
They have fear about all these prices that we have to pay.
Yep, they're trying to make sure and not lose too much.
Because
to get
if
this
we're
done.
going back to Oslo Accords, we know the prices are were too heavy.
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think you're 100% right. No argument here. It's rare, but it happens.
But I'm really amazed by all these officials, American officials that come into Israel. We also have 200 troops, American troops. They're not going to go to Gaza.
I understand that I can't understand. It's
symbolic. It's symbolic.
It's just symbolic is all that is, What 200 soldiers are going to do. Well, they're in Kiryat Gat with the rest of the situation, the new situation room thing over there.
We definitely put Kiryat Gat on the map.
There you go. It's usually not.
It's a southern city that usually you don't hear about it.
Hick towns, right? Well, last week we posted early because of everything. It was such a blessing. Wow. Praise Jesus. We got our hostages back.
Most of them are home already.
We're down to 13 hostages. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. I did not believe we'd get down to I knew we'd get most, if not all, of our hostages back from Hamas. I just didn't really believe that they had all that we said they had, because they never gave us a list, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm ecstatic of that we're down
Yes.
to 13.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then and we pretty much know that they're not alive. So it sounds bad, but it's not as bad when you know that they're not alive.
They're not suffering.
They're not suffering. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a happy and sad week in Israel because we're getting back bodies. So from one hand, it's like closure.
It's
They can
closure.
be buried at home in their communities. From other hand, some of the families didn't get exact 100% affirmation, like how you say, confirmation.
That their loved one was dead, and so when they
now
receive the bodies, it's the comfort.
So
It's
it's
like
sad.
just now for them that their loved one died.
Yeah.
So yes, that's true too. But overall, it's a good time, I think, in comparison to the past 2 years here in Israel. Well, it is a blessed time and a wonderful thing. But do you have anything else you want to add?
That's it. You can't believe that's it, huh?
Well, you see,
I know. Okay, so I continue. Okay.
Okay.
No, it's actually,
Well,
that's it.
We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to join us on thegoldenreport.com. Until next time,
Shabbat shalom.
God bless.